Hey, what's up? I'm Steve Pointer from FitnessPoynters.com, and today we're going to make some protein muffins. We're going to use Optimum's line of proteins. I'm not sure how it's going to come out, but I've decided to use three different blends. I have the Pro Complex, the Platinum Hydro Whey, and the new casein, vanilla, turbo chocolate, and another chocolate which is rich milk chocolate flavor. If you have a casein or just Pro Complex, that would be fine to use. I just wanted to use all three for the flavor, try it out. So for instance, if you just had a casein and any kind of whey protein, that would be good enough to make your muffins, or if you just had a casein, that would work. But I would suggest using a casein for any time cooking, just because if you just use a straight whey, whatever you cook is probably going to come out to be so dry that it won't be worth eating. So we've got these three proteins. I've already got them in a bowl. I used 2 scoops of the vanilla casein, 1 scoop of the hydro whey, and I used 2 scoops of the Pro Complex. You can add as much as you want if you just want to use 1 scoop of each. It all depends on how many muffins you want to make. I sliced up half a banana, put it in. I have 2 whole eggs, 4 egg whites, a half a teaspoon of baking powder, 5 teaspoons of this stevia, and I sprayed my pan down with pan olive oil, and the oven's preheating to 395. So now I'm going to do is I'm going to mix all this up. I may have to add a little bit of water because the casein absorbs a lot of whatever liquid you have in there, which right now is only the egg whites. So you see, it's really using up all those whites. I'm just going to add enough water, a little bit of water at a time, because I don't want it to come out too runny. If you do that, it's going to your muffins won't cook right. Just keep mixing it. Alright, I'm gonna mix this for about 30 more seconds, so we'll come back after I get it mixed. Alright, so I ended up putting too much water in these, so what I had to do is I just added another scoop of casein. Now it still may be a little bit too thick, but we'll see once they're cooked. But this is the way it looks right now. It should probably be a little thicker to where it barely drips off this spatula. So oven's preheated at 395. Just gonna dump this in here. We'll come back after I get this done. Alright, so we got 12 muffins out of it. All the muffin trays are filled about 3/4 of the way up. So now, not sure how long we had to cook them, so first I'm just going to set the timer for about 8 minutes. I'm going to check them out. If they're risen at all, I'm just going to stick a fork in them to see how done they are. Like I said earlier, you don't want them too dry, so after about the first 8 minutes, you want to really watch and see how they're doing. Alright, here we go after 8 minutes. 395, I'm just going to poke one of them here. It's still really gooey on top, so it still is in the middle, so I'm going to put them in there and watch them for a couple of minutes. So what I'll do is, once they're done, I'll just let you guys know the total amount of time that I kept them in the oven. So now we cooked them for a total of 10 minutes and took them out. I've cut one open here. You can see it's still a little moist in the middle. That's what you want. So I think right at about a little over 9 minutes would have been a perfect time for these. So now I'm just going to take them out. Try to take them out. Anyway, I'm going to take them out, put them in this, and then I took a half a scoop of the Tri-Cell casein Added a little bit of water and made this. I want to make it into a topping, so once I get them transferred over here, I'll show you how they came out. Alright, so here we go after cook time, and after I've added to 1, 4, 8, 9 of them. I added the casein, just about a teaspoon each, I guess is what it came out to be. I've also made 3 different options here. This one has Walden's Farm caramel syrup on it. This one has just peanut butter on it, and this one has the casein plus the peanut butter plus the Walden's Farm. So this is probably going to be the best one, no doubt. And if you was to use either one of these 2 options, the peanut butter or all 3, it's going to cause your macros to increase. So if you count those, and you'll have to add the peanut butter to that. And for just the muffins alone, without any of the toppings, you get they're each 181 calories, 22.5 grams of protein, 16.6 grams of carbs, and 3.25 grams of fat. And like I said, you can if you don't want 12 muffins, you don't want to use that much protein, you can cut it down to whatever you need. If you only need 4, you know, use a quarter of that. The amount that I used, you want 8, use about half the amount. Or I'm sorry, 6, use half the amount, and then what I use for the 412.